How you doing, everybody? I decided to make this one because I got the idea this morning because I was talking to my I don't like to bring down my family or anything. I was talking to my father, which is he's not a very good one. I'll just leave it at that. So he no, this is not about him. Not about him. This is about you guys. This one I'm making is basically stating, if you don't have a supportive family, or if you feel like you don't have the right resources to succeed or to do anything that you want to do, or whatever your excuse is, this is for that. You don't need those parents that give you everything, or you know some millionaires never don't even have a college degree. You don't even need to go to college to be successful. You just need to know what to do with what you have. You need to learn how to appreciate what you have. That's what it is. That's what it is. You need to learn how to appreciate what you have. And most people I talk to, they're like, "Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this." I get it. Trust me, I do. I understand completely. My own parents don't even have licenses. So it's like like that's a big thing. Like that's just something that people get when they're like 18 or whatever. My own parents don't have a license, neither of them. So that's something. That's something in my family. That just shows you how behind my family is. And if you're looking at like my band-aids, I bite my fingers, I chew my nails badly, and these two, like the pinky and the ring, I guess you would say, are like the fingers that I chew the most. So I figured that if I put some band-aids on it, it'll probably, help me out with that. But what I was saying is that you can't get stuck. You can't sit there and blame everybody. Well, you can. Nobody's stopping you. But that's not going to help you. It's not going to help you achieve anything by sitting there and saying, "Oh, I don't have this because of that," or "I don't have this because of this person," or my parents don't support me, or they don't help me, or this. I've been taking care. I wouldn't say I've been taking care of myself, but I've been pretty much on my own since I was 12. I've been living with friends and coaches, and I was raised by multiple people. I wasn't raised by my parents most of the time, like most people are, which is normal, of course. But by the time I was about 13, 14, around that age, I moved in with my friends because my parents couldn't take care of me properly. They couldn't take care of themselves. So by the age of 14, I was out and doing my own thing, which is it's a huge thing because you expect hearing this, and I got touched at a young age, by my own brother. And I don't, and that's the thing, like, most people hear this and they're like, "Oh, are you bitter? Are you this?" No, I'm not. I'm grateful. I'm not grateful for being touched or, being raped at 9 years old and all of the stuff that I've been through. I'm not grateful for that. But I am grateful for the person that it made me. Okay, it made me into a great person. I'm 21 years old now, and I can tell you I've lived a full lifetime at 21 years old, which is why I'm so mature. If you talk to me, I pretty much have a plan for the rest of my life because I don't want to be in the same situation as my parents. I don't want to do that. And you would think that like my plan is to go into like something that's for me, something that's for me. Like I don't know, like I have no idea. Just a selfish kind of job. But no. My plan is I want to go into the FBI or the SRU or be a physical therapist. Those are my three tops. FBI is hard to get into, and I understand that. I understand that, and I don't have a clean record, which is probably gonna hurt me I did get into a little trouble, and it was a he said, she said against a cop. Of course, I'm not gonna win. And so I did get into a little trouble with that, and so though I do have a misdemeanor on my record, but other than that, I'm pretty straight, and like a juvenile record, but they don't really look at that kind of stuff. The thing that really scares me is that my misdemeanor, and it was a he said, she said with a cop, and they look at that and they're like, were you lying or was the cop lying? And it's hard to say in a sense of that nature. So that's really what scares me. But I always have a backup plan. SRU is well, I just had it. Security response or surveillance response unit. Something like that. Strategy response unit. Strategic response unit. And it's basically like if you ever saw Flashpoint, that's pretty much what the SRU, like they are technically an SRU unit, like an SRU team. So if you ever saw Flashpoint, that's something I want to go into. I love helping people. And my third one is physical therapist. And that's just schooling, and which I'm going to the military so that they can pay for my school and they can do all of that good stuff. But this video is pretty much just saying, I'm just trying to basically say that I've been through it. I have never had anything handed to me. Never. My first bike, if you guys saw like the pictures, if you guys follow me on Instagram, my first bike, I paid for that. I paid for the tags. I paid for everything that I had to do with my bike, my classes, everything. Everything that I've ever had, I pretty much worked for it. And so that made me who I am. I'm not mad or anything. I'm not upset about my past. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm not bitter. I'm probably the opposite. I'm grateful. I'm not grateful for, like I said, I'm not grateful for being raped or anything like that, but I'm grateful for who it made me become. Okay? And so now I have that such drive and such determination, and all I want to do is help people get to the drive and determination that I have. I talk to people my age, and they still have no idea what they want to do. They're dropping majors, and they're dropping classes, and they're doing this, and they're doing that. I have not dropped one class. I've never dropped one class. Okay, I have my I'm about to get my criminal justice associate's degree, and so that's gonna be a huge accomplishment because I'm the only kid in my family out of 5 to go to college, and so that's a huge thing for me. But it wasn't easy. And I'm not gonna tell you it's gonna be easy because it's not. But nothing worth having is easy. Okay, so you might have to hustle. You might have to go out there and work those late hours. I used to go to school. I used to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning so I can take the city bus to school, be there by 9, and then take the bus or get a ride to work, and then work, from 4 or 5 o'clock until 11, 12 o'clock, and then I used to do that every day, except for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because my school wasn't open on those days. Luckily for me, I can make some extra hours, but that's how I did it, and I got scholarships. I had A's and B's. I was tutoring kids. I was helping kids in my class. My writing assignments I took very seriously. Like school, I took very seriously. I was a very good student. I guess you would say I was a scholar. But you wouldn't think that I came from where I came from, how hard I was working, how good I was doing. I got plenty of scholarships. I got a lot of mentors and stuff because of my hard work, because of all that, and because of my determination. They see how hard I work. They see how much I want to make a better future for myself and for my future family and all of that stuff. And so, of course, they want to help me. So if you really, truly want whatever you want in the future, the only thing holding you back is you and your excuses. Okay? I understand your resources are limited. I understand that. Trust me, I do. I understand that. Okay, my parents really didn't do anything for me. All right, and when I got my bike, I was, pretty much doing what I can for them. I was helping them with the bills. I was doing that plus going to school. Plus and I never let my grades drop. My grades never dropped. My lowest grade that I got was a C, and I let myself get a C because it was in composition, and I'm not that huge on writing. So I let that become a C. I chose that. That was my choice. But other than that, that was the only C I had. The only C I had. And so you guys can do it. That's all I'm trying to say is that you guys can do it. Don't make excuses. Don't say I can't do it because of this or I can't do it because of that. No. Look at what you have. Look at what you do have and try to make the best out of that. Okay? Whatever resources you have, use them. Okay? Whatever you have, use them. And there are resources out there. If you don't want to take the bus, why? Why don't you want to take the bus? I've been taking the bus since I was 13 years old. 13 years old I've been taking the bus. If it wasn't for me, I wouldn't even pass the middle school. I took the bus an hour just to get to the bus stop and then take the school bus to school. In middle school I used to do that. Okay, so I just want to say that it's possible. It's possible, but it's up to you to make it happen. It's up to you guys to make it happen because nobody can take away your determination. Nobody can take away your hunger. Nobody can take away your strive for greatness. Strive for anything. You guys have to raise your standards. Okay? Me, I'm going into the military now. Alright? Technically, I'd be going in as a female because of everything. All my documents and everything. Female. I get it. I understand. And that's something I have to deal with. Okay? But it's not going to hold me back. It's not going to hold me back from achieving it. Yeah, technically I'm going as a female, but I'm not trying to be the best in the females. I'm trying to be best overall. When I'm training right now, I'm working out, I'm running, I'm doing all of that stuff. I'm looking at the guy standards. Not because, I hold myself to the guy standards, not only because of that, but because if I can beat all of the guys, I know I can beat the girls. Because the guy standards are higher than the girls. So if I can beat all the guys, I beat everybody. You see what I'm saying? So hold your standards high. And don't let anybody get in your way. Not your family, not your circumstances, not your resources, anything like that. Do what you can with what you have. Do the best you can with what you have. And that's all I have to say for now, you guys. I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to, all of that stuff. I just want you guys to know that you guys can do it. You can do it. It's up to you, though. It's up to you. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to succeed? Have a good one, you guys.